Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Trisha Paytas, a YouTuber that has up to almost 5 million subscribers and has pretty much released a video saying what I eat during a virus season. And I've got to admit, this video, oh my god, is one stupid video because of all the information that she's putting in this. Now you might be wondering, why am I talking about this? Why am I doing it? Well, since I've pretty much wanted to cover a lot of news recently, when I see idiotic videos like this, dear God, you just want to say something. It's got up to about 17,000 dislikes and 3.6 likes mainly. And I'm considering those 3.6 thousand people, are you just fans? But before we jump into this video, why don't you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos happen, and there's probably going to be quite a few. And with that, let's just jump straight in. I'm going to go through all the points that I think in this and just give my kind of thoughts on it. Should be a very interesting video. Let's begin.
Times are tough for people like me, and when I say people like me, it's people who don't cook. I haven't had groceries in my house maybe since I was 10. Maybe my mom brought groceries, I guess, but yeah, I don't have groceries, I don't cook.
Trisha starts off by saying that she can't cook. She's never been able to. She's had groceries in her house, and the last time that she had groceries was when she was 10, and that's when her mum bought it. So you kind of think that that is a lie, because you would have groceries in your house. Because if you've been living on takeaways for that, dear God. I also think that, you know, with one place open, that they would be shutting down, because I'm pretty much sure California is also now on lockdown. So this one place that she's found, she's exposed and gone, yeah, these guys are open, and they're going to be shut down quite a lot. In this entire whole video, she says how she went into certain places, mainly this ice cream shop as well as this corn dog thing, and you generally think, hang on a minute, you should literally not be going into these places in case you have the virus yourself, and therefore you're passing it on to people, or people could pass it on to you. You just kind of think, what you're thinking about.
Someone who's out and about. Well, I had to be, because I did the Adam and Drew podcast. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew, they had me on their podcast. It was a lot of fun.
In this whole midst, you're meant to be inside, quarantined, to make sure that this virus doesn't get out further. But yet she says that she's gone out, she's been on people's podcasts. You kind of think, why are you saying this? Why don't you just turn around and make a vlog where you're like, oh, I can't be bothered doing this. Like, you know, I had to go get some fresh air, some bit of exercise, not just go, I had to go get food, I had to go on these people's podcasts. You know, I'm sure that you could pretty much phone it in. I think a lot of people are doing that right now.
I literally talked to Dr. Drew today, but other doctors, and a lot, it is just the flu, and like, yes, the flu can kill anybody. Those with weakened immune systems, older people, people with pre-existing health conditions. So logic would tell me, okay, those people should stay home in quarantine.
Ah, yes. Trisha Paytas giving sound medical advice, even though she's not a doctor, by saying that, you know, people are saying that this is just the flu, how the elderly and at risk should stay at home, but she's A-okay to go on out. Really? You should be listening to proper medical experts, the ones that have been kind of talking about this. It's all over the news right now. It's the main thing that everybody is talking about, and yet you think it's fine to go out. How selfish can you be? No, wait, this is you from what I've heard from other people, as well as what you've put online. You're being very selfish right now.
So I'm like, oh, well, what's the cure? And literally everyone I talked to that's informed is like, well, it's just a flu, it just goes away.
Love again how you're just turning around saying, oh, well, this is just the flu, it's just to disappear. Possibly it will. It probably will burn itself out. But at the moment, right now, to stop it spreading, you should be in quarantine. Now, I know I think in some other videos now that she's done, she is in quarantine. She's staying in because she's got what she wants. But yeah, she's now self-quarantined. So you kind of think now, like in the next few videos that she does, what's going to happen? She's going to be out buying food, probably trying to go shopping maybe.
I don't know. I do know. Panic, it doesn't solve anything. Us panicking right now, it just, I don't know. And look, here's the thing, we're forced to quarantine now, restaurants are closed.
I love the fact that she's like going, you know, we mustn't panic, and it's true, we must stay inside and keep safe. But she's like, oh, I don't know. Like, rather than eating this food that you're doing, which for half the video that she's doing, you could have literally said everything you wanted to, got it all out properly, then had your corn dog, and then kind of moved on. But no, like just her eating going, yeah, I know this. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. It's just really frustrating. Yes, we've been forced to quarantine. All restaurants are going to close because they don't want people coming in so they could either be infected or they could pass on the infection to others. They're playing it safe, something that you're not doing. I don't understand why people don't grasp this. You go out for essentials. In the UK, we can go out for 1 hour for exercise. So I generally don't understand why people aren't following the rules on this one. It just feels like everyone goes, oh, it's a 3-week holiday. Oh, it's going to be a 2-month holiday. Woo! No, stay inside. Don't pass this on to anyone. Ah.
People told us not to fear. There is nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear. I mean, no one's out, so the quarantine is in full effect.
She uses religion, saying like God says, like, you know, do not fear. And then she spaces out for a while and then comes back and goes, oh, there's nothing to fear. Everyone's in quarantine. That's the reason why people are inside, because they don't want to get it. Now, if you do not fear things, fair enough, but this thing can kill you. Just saying, it can.
It's a crazy time we're living in. And it's like, if you post anything besides coronavirus related stuff, people are like, wow, this is what you care about when coronavirus is going on. It's like,
Trisha is now going to go and get ice cream. If she can't get it from her favorite place, she'll try the gas station, etc., etc. I imagine that if, say, the gas station and the ice cream parlor were closed, then she would drive around for hours trying to find something before giving up and then going home. But again, she's outing these businesses that have been told to close down that aren't essential. Maybe she's doing one good thing by saying these places are open. Links are in the description down below and where I've gone.
and so I don't want anyone to think I'm like downplaying it, like being like, oh, just whatever. Like, I'm not, but it's just, we can't live in fear, and that's my mentality a lot in life.
Trisha's mentality is that we can't live in fear again of this virus. But the thing is, not everyone has that same mentality. People want to stay safe. They don't want to go out. They don't want to catch this. And when you are freely walking about and turning around and interacting with people, buying food from places that isn't essential, you could be possibly passing this virus on, or the fact that you could be catching it yourself. It also means that if you do and you go see your relatives, which she mentions later on in this video, that she has older relatives and people at high risk, you could pass this on. Just because it's not affecting you doesn't mean it won't affect someone else. And then what happens to those other people that you interact with, that you go by the door, that you go, oh, excuse me, or whatever as you walk by, or you would probably walk into people, you could pass it on to them. And again, you're infecting other people, or the fact is they could infect you. This just really irritates me more than anything, that some YouTubers aren't taking this seriously, that they think that this is all fine. I can imagine Trisha in like a week or a couple of videos going that she's actually got it and then tries to play it off. But I also know that it'll possibly be a lie. I don't understand the mentality.
It just doesn't help anything. Be cautious, of course. But to me, I'm not going to, like, people are like, you have to stay inside your house for 2 weeks. Like, the fuck, I'm not. Like, you know what I mean?
That's exactly what they are telling you to. This is something serious. You live in a mansion, I'm guessing, so you have a lot of things to do. You can exercise, you can do most things that some people can't. So why are you just treating this like, oh, I'm not going to stay inside all day, I'm just going to do it? You have probably enough things to do. It's 2 weeks. It's now, actually no, it has been extended. I know Trump has said in America it's until the end of April. Then just stay in there. Once this is all fine, you can then go out and do what you want. You aren't going to go stir crazy because you can walk around your mansion. You've got enough space and you can do lots of exercise.
I just saw Vanessa Hudgens get in trouble for saying something about she doesn't care if people die from coronavirus. Like, I care.
I don't know about this, but Vanessa Hudgens actually got into trouble talking about the coronavirus. Trisha says that she cares about people. So why aren't you self-quarantine? If you care about people, you would stay inside and not become a risk.
I have family members in bad health. I have family members who are older. I care.
Again. So you've got your family, you've got who are old and a high risk as well, and yet you're out there potentially becoming the target of the virus so that you can pass it on. How selfish can you be? Like, I can't believe how you are being in this. You know, it just makes me think most of these LA vloggers and stuff like this all have a mentality of, I don't care as long as it's benefiting me right now.
What's real, what's fake? A genuine question is like, when do we know the coronavirus is over?
When this is over, literally it'll be all over the news. People's Facebooks, everything will be talking about it, and we can then go outside and do normal things and resume normal life.
Hope is everyone's staying safe. Take care of yourself. And I'm telling you, for these people who get really offended, y'all gotta stay off on the internet. I'm not saying that to be passive aggressive, rude, condescending. You'll need to just stay off. I'm sensitive too, and if I get triggered, and when I get triggered, and I do, I've been triggered by stuff people say, you remove yourself from that situation. You do not keep making. I can honestly say nothing triggers me, and a lot of people then.
I love the fact that she says, if you're offended by all this, stay off the internet. You know, the internet is probably one of the biggest resources right now to keep people entertained. So if you say, oh, you better stay off because like, if you get easily offended, then what about you? You get easily offended on anything. You scream, you shout, you break down if someone has a go at you. So does that mean that you're going to stay off the internet? It means that you're not going to post, you're not going to do anything on social media.
It really triggers you, then why'd you get so mad at Anthony? I got mad at Anthony because of what he stands for. I wasn't triggered. I guess some people could say that I was triggered because I was pissed. He stands so much for mental health and all this stuff. It's like, that's literally his platform and what he does. And then he's just telling me I'm claiming I have something like that. It doesn't trigger me, but it definitely pisses me off, and it's definitely not right. And I'm definitely going to speak my mind about it.
I love again how she mentions how she wasn't triggered by what Anthony said. You made an entire whole video of you shouting, exploding, and then a few update videos and stuff like that on him. So I think that you were majorly triggered by this because you thought everyone would be like, oh, Trisha's got this, we gotta help him, be supportive. I generally think that you did get triggered, and it shows. I think after this one video, she then decides to put herself into isolation properly. But I don't think this is going to happen. I think that she will come out again and she will go around doing LA vlogs and stuff like that because she feels like that is her main thing. It just angers me a lot that people have this like a lot of mentality when it comes to the rules do not apply to themselves. This is one of the biggest things that's happened in our generation for such a long time. And yet again, she is not taking it seriously. Yeah, again, she says that she's got no beef with Anthony from what happened between them when she clearly has. So I'm gonna leave it there. What do you think about Trisha Paytas? Let me know down below in the comments. And while you're down there, why not hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.